Hi Libra, let's do your mid-monthly reading for December. The cards are already shuffled. For the current situation, you have the Death card in reverse. And who you are in the situation is Justice. Okay, and for obstacles and challenges, you have the Moon. You got all major arcana cards. I did try to record your reading a minute ago, and I was getting repeat cards from another reading, so from Virgo's reading. You may want to check it out if you want. The King of Wands came out, which has been a very kind of dominant energy in this round of readings for the mid-monthlies, and the Nine of Wands. So we'll see if they come out again. But with the Death card in reverse, it's Libra, you're reluctant to let something go. And it may be well overdue with the Justice card. You're getting all major arcanas here. And the fear of the unknown with the Moon card is what it's making you stick like glue to either someone or something that just may feel familiar to you, but it may not be the best for you. Like you're not letting, it's like you're stifling change. You're not willing to embrace something new. This is your card, the Justice card. It's associated with Libra. So you're coming up very strong within your own energy. I'm of course going to have to clarify everything because they're majors. So why is Death here in reverse? Another major, a Magician. And for Justice, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And for the Moon card, we have Nine of Swords. Ooh, I kicked the camera. I'm sorry, Libra. So this Magician, I don't believe it's necessarily you. This is something else going on here. Someone could be manipulating you to stay if this is a romantic situation. They're using whatever abilities they have. They could be very charismatic. They could use their words. They could use sex. They could use guilt with the Nine of Swords here and make you feel like you owe them something. Whatever they have within their grasp to kind of hold it over you and keep you stuck to them. Someone could be manipulating you. If it's not a someone, if it's not a person, before I get to that, it could also be spiritual work. Someone could be working on you to keep you stuck. If you, logically, you're an air sign, Libra, do not understand why you're thinking about someone or why you can't stop thinking about someone. They're always on your mind. And you're not even attracted to whoever this is, or you're not interested. You've already decided, Death card, I don't want to pursue this, but your thoughts are still wrapped up around them. That could be a sign of some spiritual work. Someone's working you to make sure that you're thinking about them. So if you are someone that believes that's a possibility, that someone could do that sort of work, if you believe in those spiritual arts, you might want to investigate ways to, there's like cord cutting, different things you can do to put it into that, because the Magician can be manipulative. And I'm also getting something about cocky. In this situation, the person might be very cocky. Could be an Aries or a Virgo. Someone that feels like they have what it takes to keep you hooked. Now, again, if it's not a person, you feel like there is something that's not within your control. You don't have what it takes to end a situation. Like, it's bigger than you, whatever it is. Almost like you feel like you can't change your luck or you can't change your situation because there are forces around you that are more powerful and that you're at the mercy of them. So you would like to be the Justice card. You would like to balance the scales and kind of create your own adventure, but create your own justice. Do what's right for you. And you just don't feel like you're there with the Moon card. This also came out in someone else's reading. I don't know if it was Virgo, but somebody. And with the Moon card, you could be having a lot of, your dreams could be very, sometimes we have those dreams where it feels like there's a whole world you've kind of been dipped into. It's like you're in a movie. Like, that's how intense and how real it feels to you. And sometimes when I have those sorts of dreams, like, I wake up tired. Like, it wasn't restful sleep. And that's because I was so engaged with what was going on around me. Like, you're the main character in this whole other world. So you could be having very intense dreams. And like I said, waking up feeling like you've lived this whole life and you're just still tired. But also it could be anxiety. It could be you're not getting enough sleep. And that could play with your mind too. So there's something that could be messing up your sleep that you have to investigate and change around. It could just be when you're going to sleep too. Going to sleep too late. Or you have to turn it around. Be up with the sun and go to sleep at night. That sort of thing might be helpful. Some of us can't help that with the work schedules and stuff, but it's something to consider. I want to pull another card for the Moon. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you may not be getting enough sleep. Or it's not restful sleep. If there's anything you could change about your environment maybe, or like sometimes you just need to switch up where you have your bed, like switch up the energy in your bedroom or wherever you sleep. That could be helpful. Getting new pillows, bed linens. The reason why I bring that up also is that if someone is doing any sort of spiritual work with you, it's like if they've been to your home or they know what the interiors of your home looks like, maybe you've posted it on social media or something, and so they have a window into your world, they could be using that to their advantage to send energy to you. Or send it to you at night to mess with you. So it's like spiritual GPS. So if you change things, that will throw them off. So do what you can to make it harder for them to mess with you. And that could include other things like changing your physical appearance. If it's not someone you see every day and they just, maybe this is someone that's an ex or someone, you know, ex-friend, ex-lover, ex-coworker, a family member you don't really talk to and see every day. So they have an image of what they think you look like. If you change it, if you change your hair color, if you cut your hair, if you make changes to your wardrobe, whatever, they're sending the energy to what they think they know about you, the image they have. But if you make changes, it'll make it a little bit harder for them. I really do believe that. Again, that's if you believe. So we kind of just took a little detour, but there's something out of balance due to external forces. We did get the Eight of Wands in reverse. That's like roadblocks. Like things not coming together for you. And it says it on the card here, like frustrations. Like things are not going your way and you're wanting to create balance. Three of Swords, you could be getting over a heartbreak, a recent breakup. You're getting it in reverse, so that's good. But it's like it's still lingering. The hurt is still going, well, it doesn't have to, but it's still lingering. And I feel like you want to cut it all off. You just want to start fresh. You want a brand new beginning. But it's like residue. Like I said, like that's the way it feels. Like the words are staying on a certain theme. Like stick to, like, I think I said you're sticking like glue to something. And now with the Three of Swords here, I'm getting residue. Like you feel very stuck. And like you can't kind of wash off or clean yourself, cleanse yourself of some energy. I really do think someone's fucking with you, Libra. But that may not apply to everybody. It may be your mindset. Like you can't let go for some reason, a certain mindset, and that's keeping you stuck. So what would be helpful in this case? What would be helpful? What advice for Libra here? What advice for Libra? Okay. So we got the High Priestess. You really have to make your moves in silence. Maybe you, like I said, with the social media, someone's watching, someone's paying attention. Maybe you enjoyed that intention at some point, or you still do, but you're inviting too much energy in. And that's why you feel like you don't have a sense of control, because this person and the past person, and there's all these different energies that are interfering. I don't know if this is peer pressure or you're relying too heavily on other people for validation, or it's just too many eyes watching you. So there's a need for some sort of secrecy, but it's like you have to protect yourself, like spiritual protection for some of you here, maybe even physical protection. do with that what you will, but also you need to treat yourself better. One of the key terms on this card here is sacred knowledge, but I'm looking at the word sacred. Like you have to treat yourself as sacred. Treat your body, your soul, your being as sacred, more precious, more important. And then you'll be more willing to protect yourself. I feel like there's a need from protection from external forces. It's like you're at the mercy of too many others out there. The others are having an influence. What else? You got the Lovers. You have so many major arcana cards. Libra, what is going on? There could be a Gemini in your life that has some influence. Just for the signs, we have Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Virgo. We have Libra, Scorpio, more Virgo, Pisces. So even within the major arcana, it's like a lot going on. But you have the High Priestess and the Lovers. I think it's just asking you to assign more value to yourself, to your time, to your energy. Like, make better choices. You're too available to the world. It's time to pull back. There's another way that's coming up. It might apply to someone. If you are sexually active, you might be very active, like multiple partners, and you're putting yourself in a very vulnerable position, especially if you're not being careful. So that just came up. Please don't take offense, but if it does apply, it's like the reading's asking you to put more value on the experience of the sexual act. Like, don't treat it so casually, and also don't treat your body so casually, and whoever you're doing the deed with, like, it should be something of substance and worth. Like, it shouldn't, I don't know, it's like almost you're trashing yourself in a way. And again, I'm going back to a more general sense, not necessarily with like sexual behavior or anything like that. It's like you're being used, and that's because you're not giving yourself enough credit, or you're not valuing yourself in some way. It's like you're letting the world use you. So that's the message, Libra. This is a little bit different from everyone else's. I hope it doesn't apply, but if it did, I hope the advice is helpful in some way. And I will see you in the next one. This is just for your mid-monthly. There are a lot of major arcanas here, so there's some big decisions you have to make about how to move forward. And if anyone is interested in personal readings, because this was kind of heavy, I do live streams that periodically I'll just come on and do a stream at night. I have a day job, so I'm usually, if I'm on at night. And they're $5 per question if you just wanted to get a more personalized reading from me. That's an option too. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Libra.